on today's episode of Jikookery.
Satellite Jeon, bitch! Satellite Jeon! If there is one thing we can always count on, Jokers, is Satellite Jeon to do his thing. And this has to be one of the best Satellite Jeon moments ever. Let's go through it together, shall we? I am obsessed with this clip, guys. I'm absolutely obsessed. Like, you have no idea. If you have been here like for long enough, you know how I feel about Satellite Jeon, my guy. Like, he is everything. Shout out to this Jikooka on Twitter for doing this analysis. I love them, guys, by the way, if you want to go follow them. Okay, so back to the video. Obviously, if you've been online, this is all that's trending in Jikook spaces, as it should, as it really should. Because JK, what he achieved just now is what mad respect to Satellite Dion. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like the way he was so swift with it, the way he was just like, oh, guys, I know we laugh at JK sometimes because he's trying to be still with it and trying to be all chill, but it couldn't be more obvious. But here, the way he pulled it off, bruv. Like, we have aunties all under the comment section saying, no, he was trying to get close to the mic. Oh, no, he was trying to get close to RM. Oh, no, he was running away from the mic. Like, they are saying literally anything right now because JK was so smooth with it. It's debatable, apparently. But obviously, aunties know nothing about Satellite Jeon, so they just need to shut the fuck up. But yeah, let's watch this video and see what just happened. So there's JK, hi, waving. Hi, everybody's waving. Hi, that's nice. That's good. And he's standing over here on this side with Jean and J-Hope. But first, let's talk about him doing the math. Okay, it was working. He was working there. He glances at Jimin. There, he glances at Jimin again. He is working. His mind is like, oh, Bay is over there. Already, so like Jeon is already deciding, how am I gonna get there? Okay? His mind was calculating from jump. Now let's continue. Our boy is pushed even farther away, right? He's getting farther from his boyfriend. But look, he doesn't want to budge, but he's still being pushed further away. There he glances again. He's looking, how am I going to get there? He's trying to figure out. He's thinking about nothing else right now, guys. So our guy takes a few peeks and then boom, he is on his way. He's on his way. Past the president. I'm not sure there was an excuse me. This part is my favorite. It is so funny. Like, he was just like, I gotta move. I gotta go. Come on. I gotta go. Move. He may not have said excuse me, but BTS are very polite. So there's JK trying to be one with the wall. So obviously he doesn't push the president on his way to get to his baby. But that right there is called dedication, guys. Like, what he wants, you're not gonna deter him. And what he wants is to be next to Jimin, my guy. Like, that's all he wanted from the beginning. As soon as he saw, oh, Jimmy is over there and I'm over here, he needed to find out how he was gonna get over there. Even if it meant moving past the president. Like, are we, oh my God, said like Dion. I don't know about you guys, but if I'm like standing next to a president of any country, and even if I wanted to go to the toilet, I'm shitting my pants, I am not moving. Like, this order they stood in, the members were not gonna move. They were gonna stay where they were because they are there now. And look at the president, the way she's standing, that she was clearly in the way. Any other member was gonna be like, you know what, I'm not gonna disturb the president, I'm gonna stay where I am. But nope, not Satellite Jeon, nuh-uh. And look how even the president was confused. She was like, where's he going? She was confused. Okay, now this part is also really funny. So he goes and he's like to RM, do you want to go over there next to the president? Because you're the leader and whatnot. Him pretending, because listen, he is pretending, right, that he's just like, he's been nice and he's been nice to RM and being kind enough to be like, you know what, let me just stand over here, and because you're the leader, you go be next to the president. Doesn't that makes more sense, isn't it? Because you're the leader, go stand next to the president, then I'll just stand here. It's not because Jimin is here. No, it's just it makes more sense if you were over there and I was over here. And RM of course knows what is going on, but now it's not the time. Now it's not the time. He's just gonna go stand next to the president because you know what? It does make sense. It does make sense. So JK gets past the president. President confused is like, where's he going? Then the president sees JK tell RM to go over there, and of course the president's like, yeah, come over. You're the leader, come over here. Agrees with JK. And so RM is out of the way. JK has managed to move him out so he can go stand next to his boyfriend, and it's mission accomplished. Just like that, mission accomplished. And the smile on this guy's face. Look at how happy he is. Mission accomplished. Look at his face, my guy. Yeah? And he lived happily ever after next to his man. Okay, that smile really is everything. That is a man who is so happy to have accomplished his mission. Okay? That is an I did it face. I am here and I couldn't be happier face. He really started all the way from over here and ended up there, right where he needed to be. And guys, we joke and we laugh and we enjoy it. And I love just delving into Satellite Jeon because at the end of the day, it means so much. Like it means JK trusts Jimin explicitly. Like Jimin is his safe space. Think about it, really. Think about it. Like they're here with the president, right? With the president of Mexico in front of 60,000 fans. They're nervous. Everybody is nervous. Like this is a huge moment for BTS. And JK he couldn't do it. He couldn't be away from Jimin in such a monumental moment. Jimin is his safe space. Jimin is his safe space. Okay? They're not performing. When they're performing, they're in their zone. They can perform for 1 million people, and Jackie is not gonna be nervous. None of that. He's gonna do it. He's in his zone. If he's on stage, that is his zone. Okay, but this wasn't that. So I can imagine that he was nervous, and in that moment when he's nervous, he needs his Jimin, and he did everything in his power to make sure that he was standing where he needed to be. Notice I'm not saying wanted. He didn't just want to be next to Jimin, he needed to be next to Jimin. And that's what makes Satellite Jeon such a huge, it's everything. And that's why if I can't rate jikook moments. That is impossible. I don't know how people who rate their jikook moments are able to do that. I can't do that personally. But I know that Satellite Jeon is number one.